Just like sushi and sashimi are considered Japan's most iconic and famous food, and just like the pasta and pizza are considered Italy's very famous and most probably national dishes for the Italians, this Mandi chicken is considered the national dish and the most signature meal for the people of Yemen. And their national dish, Mandi chicken, that I'm going to show you today is full of flavor and really reflects a heritage that has been developed over thousands of years at this part of the world. To make this Mandi chicken, you're going to need 5 skinless chicken breasts, 200 gram each, 600 gram of long grain basmati rice, 2 green summer squash aka green zucchinis, 10 peeled skinny carrots, 5 small potatoes, 3 red chili peppers, and 1 tomato. I will also use other ingredients to make the Mandi chicken salsa, and spices to flavor the chicken and the rice to give this dish its distinctive Yemeni flavor. I'm gonna show you those as we go. To prep the vegetables, start by trimming off the ends of the zucchinis, slice the zucchinis lengthwise, and then cut them into quarters, then split the potatoes in half. Leave the green chili peppers and the skinny carrots as they are, and finally dice the tomatoes into 1/8 of an inch pieces. Save the diced tomatoes to be used for cooking the rice later. And because the vegetables will be steamed, you're gonna have to season them before cooking. To prep the vegetables, first add a drizzle of corn oil and then season with salt and freshly ground black pepper. Mix to coat the vegetables with oil and seasoning, and the vegetables preparation is done. This simple seasoning is all you need to make these vegetables taste amazing. As you did with the vegetables, you will have to flavor the chicken breasts with some spices to give them a beautiful Arabian flavor. Start by mixing the spices to make a rub. Then add a drizzle of corn oil to help the rub stick to the chicken, and then cover the chicken with the spice mix. Saffron is a super expensive spice, but it gives the food an incredible flavor. Start by mixing half a sachet or 125 milligram of saffron, add 2 gram of turmeric, 4 gram of salt, and 1 gram of ground black pepper. Add a drizzle of corn oil to make a paste and mix. Because the turmeric has a strong color that can stick to your hands, wear disposable gloves first and then pour the spice mix on the chicken and massage to coat the chicken breasts with the spice mix. In Yemen, MSG is a popular ingredient that they usually add to their famous dish. MSG stands for monosodium glutamate, and it's a flavor enhancer commonly added to Chinese food, canned vegetables, soups, and processed meats, but its use remains controversial. So I'm not gonna add MSG to my recipe, but if you're okay with using MSG and you want to make this recipe closer to what they do in Yemen, add half teaspoon of MSG to the spice mix. Mandi chicken is always served with fragrant basmati rice. To make the Mandi rice, dice a medium-sized onion, chop a couple of cloves of garlic, and as we cook the rice, we will use a combination of Arabic spices to give this rice an incredible flavor. Now that all ingredients are prepared, you can start the actual cooking. And what we're gonna do is simply create a broth that's saturated with flavors, use the broth to steam the chicken, and then cook the rice in the broth and steam the vegetables at the same time. Let me show you how we're gonna do this using an Instant Pot so everything gets done easy and quick. First off, put the Instant Pot on the saute setting, add a drizzle of corn oil and saute the chopped onion until translucent. Add the 2 chopped cloves of garlic and mix. Now add the spices. Start with 2 dried black lemons, which can be found at any Middle Eastern grocery store. Add a couple of cinnamon sticks, 5 cardamom pods, 3 bay leaves, 8 clove flowers, 2 gram turmeric, 8 gram salt, 2 gram ground black pepper, and 125 milligram or half sachet of saffron. Mix the spices with the onion and garlic to release full flavor, add 3.5 cups of low sodium chicken stock, and then add the 3 red chili peppers. Give everything a quick mix and use a pressure cooker trivet or any raised steam rack that elevates the food above the liquid. Put the chicken breast on the steam basket, seal the Instant Pot and cook on high pressure for 25 minutes. When the cooking time is finished, release the pressure manually and get the chicken out of the Instant Pot by lifting the entire steam basket. The chicken breasts will be very flavorful, but they will also be very tender, so if you try to pick them up using a kitchen tongue, they will break. So stay away from kitchen tongues at this stage and just lift the entire basket and put it on the side and cover. To make the Mandi rice, immediately after lifting the cooked chicken breasts, add the rice, the diced tomatoes and half cup of raisins to the broth. Give the rice a quick mix and put back the pressure cooker trivet and stack the vegetables. Close the lid, seal the Instant Pot and cook on low pressure for 4 minutes only. After 4 minutes, release the pressure manually, open the lid, and you will get a perfectly steamed vegetables and super fragrant basmati rice. Lift the steamed vegetables out of the Instant Pot and use a spoon to aerate the rice to prevent it from sticking. Now everything is done and you're ready to assemble this amazing dish. But before you do, You're gonna have to craft a 1-minute delicious Mandi salsa that will take this dish to a whole new level. To make the most amazing Mandi salsa, cut 1 tomato in half and add to your food processor. Add a quarter red bell pepper, quarter onion, half tablespoon white vinegar, quarter teaspoon salt, a quarter teaspoon ground black pepper, a quarter teaspoon cumin powder. Remove the stem and add 2 red chili peppers with seeds for an extra heat, 2 cloves of garlic, and a handful of fresh cilantro. Use the pulse feature on your food processor and process for a couple of seconds at a time until you get this texture. Scoop in a ramekin and get ready to assemble the dish. To assemble this amazing dish, cut the chicken breast and shingle the pieces. I'm using a slate because it gives my dish an amazing look, but you can always use your favorite plate for serving this dish. Scoop some of the fragrant rice and add a couple of steamed carrots, potatoes, and zucchini. The Yemeni people always combine their dish with fresh yogurt, so add a spoon of yogurt to follow their tradition, and finally top the chicken with this spicy Mandi salsa and randomly sprinkle some fresh cilantro. Now it's time to dig in and enjoy this amazing recipe. The carrot is perfectly cooked and properly seasoned. The rice here is very fragrant, super delicious. The spices that went into this rice really made this rice smell amazing and created an experience you would love to have. The chicken is very tender and almost melted in my mouth, and the saffron really made the taste and smell of both the rice and chicken like heaven. And if you experience the taste of that saffron flavored chicken with some of the fresh yogurt and then try a bite of these potatoes and then eat the rice again, you will realize that the people of Yemen really have an amazing food culture that should be celebrated and enjoyed by all food enthusiasts. Cooking this delicious Mandi chicken really made my kitchen smells amazing. I'm gonna leave you now to enjoy the dish. If you're looking for something truly delicious, try this amazing Mandi chicken from Yemen and tell me your opinion in the comments below or on Food Basics Reinvented Facebook and Instagram pages. Please subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bon appetit!